Curtis. If anybody don't know, I'm in the state of Virginia, and we have an election today. I went early this morning with Karen, and we went and casted our vote. I just want to say that if you're hiding under a rock or you don't understand, it's your civic duty to go and cast a vote for your elected officials and all of that. I won't say it's spiritual. It's not spiritual. But the Bible says you're supposed to give Caesar what's due Caesar. That has to do with taxes and all of that. But you also should do your civic duty. And this year, this election for the state of Virginia is very important because no matter what, we're going to have a female governor for the first time in the state of Virginia. And if y'all are in the state of Virginia and you have not made plans to vote, please go out there and find out where your voting location is and go vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. That's not none of my business, but at least go cast your ballot. I'm on my way to go make a truck payment and maybe get something to eat. I don't know. Y'all, this is an important one, and this is the first time we get to vote after the election of President Trump to be able to say no to some of the policies and stuff that he wants to implement. And as long as I've been alive, Virginia has voted Democratic until the last few years. The last few presidential elections or whatever. But it's very, very important this time to get out there and vote. That's what I'm on here. On my platform, my voice to the world, to be able to say, go cast your vote. I am not going to tell you who to vote for or nothing like that. I'm not really political, but we need to understand what is at stake. You know, if we want the country to go a different direction, that's totally fine, but at least make it the people's choice and not some political party's choice or some political person's choice. Because if it's left up to Mr. Trump, he's going to stay in power and this, that, and the other. And this is our one way to show him that we the people want to control our own destiny, not let him make the decisions and all of that. It's a Toyota Matrix, whoever's asking that question. Hello to the people who chimed in. I'm just going to make a payment on my pickup truck. y'all just hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna go in here and make this truck payment, then I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. That wasn't a civic duty. That's a personal duty to make sure I make that payment on my 2016 Chevy Silverado. That's all I had to go and do. I went on and took care of that so I don't be late on any payments and stuff like that. I'm so thankful that I had the income and everything that I do have, and be able to take care of that kind of stuff. Now I'm gonna go possibly get myself something to eat. Hi, Malak. guys that are on here. I'm just a regular dude. I'm just trying to do my best to do my part as a person to make sure people get good information. I'm in Virginia, and I'm on here today to just say, please go cast your vote. We have our election today. Sometimes people don't even know when there's elections. So I'm just on here to let people know in Virginia we have an election today. Polls still be open till like 7, 8 o'clock. You need to go cast your vote for governor and some local positions like school board, stuff like that in the state. I just went and made my truck payment and stole some candy from off the counter. It's really not stealing, but I always want a little candy. This is butterscotch. You guys that don't know anything about me, you need to go by Curtis Minor at Curtis Minor Outdoors and check out my page. I got several different videos, over 1,100 videos I posted on YouTube. A lot of it was about firewood, a lot of it's about lawn care, and some hunting, a lot of fishing, and cycling, bowling, all those different things. You know, I get on here quite often. This is the first live I've done in a while. And the reason being, I just went through about 3 weeks ago, I lost my oldest brother, who I was helping, but he passed away September the 30th, y'all. If you look at some of the fishing videos, I got Boogie on there. He was 67 years old, and he had some medical problems and this, that, and other. He had been going through it for a long time. And, you know, God saw fit to call him home September the 30th. And we buried him on October the 14th. I just wanted to get on and talk about going to vote today in Virginia. And I also want to talk about how I'm going to go forward as far as my channel is concerned. I'm only going to put stuff on here when I feel like somebody can get some value out of it and whatnot. I'll make videos as far as everyday life, you know, and it's not a struggle. Everybody tries to get on and say life is a struggle. Life ain't a struggle if you know Jesus and you know where your help comes from. The Bible said, look to the hills from which come your help. You know, I appreciate all the people that chimed in on the live. I'm looking for people who are trying to go forward spiritually and go forward. I like to talk to veterans because I'm one, and I like to talk to people who are just going through life and like to conversate and stuff like that. Anyway, I think Karen might be the only one left on watching, and that's cool. I think I'm gonna stop somewhere and get me something to eat, or I'll just wait for her to give me a call. It's only 4:25. She'll be getting off work here soon, and we'll decide what we're gonna eat. Zarko. That's a weird name, but hello. He said hello. Oh man, that sun is alive. I'm headed west, and the sun is definitely straight up in front of me, y'all. Y'all see me squinting is because that sun is beaming right in my face. I just wonder sometimes why people just jump on the live. They don't know you from Adam. And that's totally okay. But I wonder sometimes what drives people to just jump on and say hello. Or whatever. See what somebody's talking about. I guess, curiosity. I'm a curious person myself, but if I got on somebody's live and they weren't talking about what I wanted to hear about or anything interesting, I wouldn't even stay on. I mean, that's just me. But I've been going through a little reset on my YouTube page because I've done, like I said, I got 1,000 some videos, and I stayed focused for a long time on firewood, this, that, and other. So if I'm known, it should be for the firewood videos, delivery videos, production videos, as far as me, my brothers, all producing firewood. I still remember about 5 years ago when I made the first video that I posted on YouTube, and it was down at the end of the driveway where my brother used to stay, and somebody dropped him some wood down there, and I had chainsaw, so we just got out and started sawing the wood up, and he had a Volvo station wagon. I'll never forget it. And I pulled up in my Chevy Silverado, and I was using that to cut grass and all of that. I had a chainsaw on back of there, and I got out, started cutting. He was making, he made a little video of me cutting, and then I got them cutting. It was John, David, and myself. Boogie wasn't nowhere around at that time, but that was where we started at. But that wasn't really the start, because I lived in Culpeper County up on a road called Broad Street. We always had wood down Stevensburg, but when I moved up on Broad Street, I started getting wood and putting it there. At that time, I had a little gray Ford Ranger V6 XLT 1000, and I used to haul wood with a 5x8 trailer and that that truck. Me and Boogie used to run all over the place and delivering firewood. But even since I came out of the military, I retired from the military in 2011, 2012, 2013. I got my own little spot. I moved my brothers in with me, at least two of them. And then I got my lump sum disability claim check, and I went aboard Big D, which is a 2002 F-250 Super Duty 7.3 liter turbo diesel, which I still have, and I'm going to be doing some body work and some maintenance on that to get that back on the road so I can use it to haul my trailer. Zarco K5B. What's the K5B for? Man, that sun is really, really beaming. That's a little bit better. Is anybody on the line from Virginia? Let me know in the comments. I know this car sounds real crazy. It's got some kind of vibration, not as much. I had done a lot of work on this truck, this car. It might just have some kind of vacuum leak or something like that. My next mission on here is to drain the transmission fluid. They say that might help with that humming noise. And it usually only happens in dry, but right now it's not as bad as what it usually is. But I'm trying to get some vehicles up and running, and I hate to just keep talking about it and not actually having any action. But yesterday I made a video about moving Big D, but before I moved it, I had to change the front driver's side tire and air up the spare so that I could move it. And I should have got all of that on video, but I didn't. Anyway, today, like I said, we got up early, went and voted. If you're in Virginia, you still got 3-4 hours to go out and vote. Find your polling location online. Just Google your polling location. It's going to take a few minutes to go cast your vote for a governor or whatever in your local area that's on the ballot. We had some school board spots and all of that in Spotsylvania County. But it's very, very important, y'all. Get out there and vote. Make your voice heard. Your voice is heard when you cast a vote. Be it Republican or Democrat, whatever vote you cast, that's your voice. It's your civic duty to do so. And I just wanted to be one of the people who get out here and promote the fact that that's very, very important to get out and cast your vote. It's your civic duty to vote for your elected officials. I'm 52 years old. I try to vote in everything that I can so my voice is heard. You know, we don't always win when you go vote. You don't always win because, trust me, the last governor election, I did not want who won to win, but at least I cast my vote. And this time I'm looking for some positive results because I think Spanberger is going to be good for the state of Virginia. And I just wanted to discuss that somebody had said something about Obama saying that why is he not supporting the African American lady, Winsome Sears. First of all, they're in two different parties. Obama's a Democrat and Winsome Sears is a Republican. And it does not matter your skin tone as far as who you vote for. What you vote for is the issues and the person who can best serve you in a government position. But I think that's crazy that somebody will say something. Why he ain't vote for the vote? Just because we're black don't mean that we have to support everything that is black, y'all. But that's something that has been ingrained in us from the early beginning. Just because, you know, I might be African American, but I like to do redneck country white boy stuff. I hunt deer, I hunt squirrels, you know, I do firewood. That's redneck country white boy stuff. But guess what? I'm not a redneck country white boy, but I am because my skin tone don't mean that determines and don't like to do. But on the voting thing, just get out and cast your vote. No matter who you vote for, go vote. At least, you know, run the numbers up. That way, you can always say that your vote got counted because it does count. But anyway, I'm almost back home. And once I get in this apartment, I'm going to lose service. But I just wanted to get on here today and just let y'all know if you're in Virginia, go vote. You still got 3-4 hours to go and do that. When you get off work, swing by your poll location and cast your vote. And if you haven't went to my page, Curtis Minor at Curtis Minor Outdoors, go do that. Take a look. I got a playlist. I got over 1,000 videos I posted. And they just talk about my life, my family, and what we did as far as firewood is concerned here in Virginia. And I appreciate everybody that came on and said hello. If I didn't say hello personally to you, charge it to my head and not my heart. And, just wanted to let y'all know to keep pushing. You know, put Christ first, put God first in your life, and you'll get all of the desires of your heart. This is Curtis. You were inside the Curtis Minor Experience. Thank y'all for showing up. And this was 30 minutes. I appreciate every one of y'all. And I'm gone.